everyone, and welcome back to Chellington. So we're just up by the pressure washer. So job one is 10:30. So I fed most of the animals. Everything's been mucked out. So yeah, just been doing a little bit of yard work this morning. Now we're just going to get this washed off before we start getting the bales picked up. So just realised the rear weight's on there. That's not normal. Right, so that's washed. So that's that done. Yeah, I think that's everything. So what I'm going to do is drop the weight off. I'm not sure why the weight's on the back of it, but I actually don't know. So let's drop the weight off. We'll then go find the let me just swing this around here. So that should be on the front of our tractor. And that's not on the front of the tractor, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with that. So my voice keeps going this morning. Right, jump out. Broke that. Is that far enough in there? No, that should be. Okay. Not sure what's gone on there. I think I know what's happened. Give me a second. Right, I'm going to go and get everything set up. Get the front of the tractor changed. And we'll probably be back about lunchtime. I'll probably put it straight on the time lapse with the drones in the field.
Come on, step away, you would pay, you can't come
the grass bales done, or silage bales should I say. So that's everything for the main farm done and stacked. Now, I did as there last, I put one lot in the silage pit, one lot in the barn, and then some by the back of the barn. I also then took out 3 bales that need to be taken out. They're ready for the feed, so they'll get put in the feed mixer over the next couple of days, so that's all been done. So this load, I'm going to take up to the BJ and sell. There's 1 bale left, and that 1 bale is going to go to Dale. I didn't have to, but I'm just going to send that up there when I take this back. So that'll be all done. And yeah, we'll see with the income. 24 bales, we'll see what we get. Because there are a couple more fields that I do want to eventually buy and have. Because eventually I want to buy all the fields. So I think my priority first is equipment. So I think, where are we now? Nearly half 4 in the evening. So I think after we've dropped this up at the BGA, we'll go back, grab the telehandler. Well, I'll ask Dale, double check so I go Dale, but yeah, grab the telehandler. He might say to me, before you do that, do this and this, because the thing I'm concerned about is the gate shutting. I think it's about 6 o'clock normally the gate's shut up here. So that's the only thing I'm slightly concerned about, is the is what time these gates shut when we get to the top here. But I'll worry about that when it comes to it, because we might load them tomorrow instead and just see generically what happens. Don't want to run through the speed cameras too fast. Slow down through here and then bang back on the box. So rest of the job for today, I think I'm just going to load up that trailer full of manure, I think, and get that on. I think that'd be a good plan. Get some manure, get the trailer finished up with manure, 32,000 litres, and get that dumped. Now what I did notice is, and I spoke to Dale, I think both of those pits down there, I think we've got 2 silage pits. So we've got one in the farm and then one in. So we've got one in the farm and then one so one in the and then one in the bottom field. So right, what I'm going to do with this, let's have a go at being clever. Now we're going to go out the top here because this goes straight to the top of the farm. We'll collect that bale at some point. I'm not urgently worried about it. What I'm probably going to do is dump this straight here. It'll be fine, it'll be out of the way. Tomorrow it will get loaded. Or tonight we might come down to Bale Forks and see if we can fork this in. So that's good, that's been offloaded. So that's good. Right, we're going to get this back up at the yard. I probably am going to go and collect the last bale, just because it'd be easier. But hopefully that's not. That looks good. That's the only concern with doing stuff like this, is if it messes up, but that looks good. So now, I can't remember if I said in the last vlog, I asked Dale how come he's got a whole load of new massies on the yard. And the next town up, so this is Chellington in Bedfordshire, the next town up is a massey dealer. And that's where he used to farm. So he's got really good connections with them guys. And most dealerships know each other, so he's hoping to get sort of the same trust and angle moved down to this dealership here, because they're a John Deere specialist. And yeah, okay, they're a different brand, but very, very similar, with different styles and stuff. So because yeah, we've got the 7R in the yard at the moment. I think Dale is toying with the idea of getting an 8R, or leasing an 8R for when we need it. The 7R does most of what we generically need. What I've got to think is I'll do the bales tomorrow, get them loaded up tomorrow, because that gives me time. So I think what I'm going to do for the rest of today is just get picked up, because then we can bring that down, transport that down to the yard. When that's transported down, it means that we can start getting those put onto the field and fertilised, ready to go for the next cut. I think I only need one more application before it needs any more. So what do we need left on the farm? So I'm looking at two things: loading wagon and a big trailer. They're my two main priorities. Yeah, so this here on my left hand side, that is the second silage bunker, so there's two on here. Yeah, these fields are small and unique. I think, yeah, loading wagon will be the next thing on my agenda. Then we can get it in the silage bunker. So what I'm thinking of doing is see if we can go and grab, we've got 96 plus this, see if we can go and grab. Well, so what I'm going to do when I get in tonight, I'm going to go through the adverts and see what I can find on the adverts, just to see if I can find anything. So right, what I'm going to do is stop this here, and I'll see you guys up at the yard. So we're back down here. I've just given Dad £1,000, and you probably think, what have I just done with £1,000? Well, this little spreader on the back, and coming that on. That works good. So I'm trying to drive and talk with the GoPro. So I'm hoping this will do the, well, I know this will do solid fertiliser and lime. I'm hoping it also does manure. If it doesn't, we're going to have to go and get a manure spreader. But that I'm not overly concerned with right now. We can always deal with that in a bit. So when Heim had some food, I found a few instruments on the internet that are in the local area, so next time I'll probably go and have a look, see if we can get them. Dale's workers have still got some workers up putting the last little bit of crop in. So I think the plan over the next few weeks is fertilising and herbicide. I think they're the two main things that need to be done on the farm. I know the fields over the back here, that's my main plan, is get them, because we've still got 3 fields we planted last year, so you've sold 90% of the main land, so it's just that to go. Tomorrow we'll get the bales put into the processor. So tomorrow's jobs basically is all the manure, or much of the manure as possible, into, I'll turn it wide, as much of the manure as possible into the trailer, and then bales. But yeah, we're getting there with this farm, so like, that's my plan. So by next year, I'm mainly I want to be self-sufficient on the grass. So by next year, I don't want to be buying any equipment off Dale. I want to have everything myself. So, needs the entrance, and that's why I pulled this little tractor up here because it's easier. So with this, I am going to put it in there. Actually, just reverse over here for a minute. Be fine out of the way. We can always sort it out in a bit. But yeah, we may end up selling. We may end up selling this because it's tiny. So right, let's go and grab the herbicide sprayer as well. And then that be them two things up here. And I've gone the wrong way, but hey ho. So at least we're making some kind of progress. So what I think I'm going to do is split the rest of this video and the next video into two. What I mean is I'm going to start. So I'm going to get this up here, and then after I've got this up here, I'm then going to have a look at getting the manuring. But there's a lot of fields and farmland, so I'm hoping. We talk about dreams and goals. Where would you realistically like to be? I want to be in Dale's position, so I'm trying to drive now. So I want to be in Dale's position when I'm in. So I'm 18, 19. Yeah, one day would I like to own Chellington main farm? If I ever get the money for it, yeah. But my eyes at the moment, what I'm thinking of doing is, instead of, there is a yard or main farm yard, I can't remember if I showed you it in the beginning, but the far bottom corner, there's sort of, it's a cow, I won't call it abandoned, it's still used at the minute, but that's more kind of, this up here is brilliant, but it's too big, just, you need a whole team. So, because this farmyard up here is about £1 million, I think. It's ridiculous. Plus, you got 3 pens. At least down there, it's just cows. And that's what I want to move into long term. Because I was looking around the other day and just seeing what was up and around. So there's that at the bottom. There are a couple of small other pens and yards and stuff. So I think I want to grow with that. So long term, yeah, big yard, big machinery, etc. Short term, build that up. So start with grass, because we can make tons and tons of money off grass. But I don't want that to be our main source of income. I will want to get into the arable. So we got one tractor at the moment, that's great, but also it's slightly, for some things it is slightly a bit too big. So it's just finding stuff that works. So if you can find stuff that works, then that's half the battle. And yeah, we've got these two. I don't know if they'll be any good. If they're not, we'll just sell them on through the auction sites that you've got. So we'll just see. So after we've done this, we're going to jump into the JCB. 7 o'clock now. It's mid-spring. We've got floodlights down there, so I don't mind working in the dark if I have to. I might not record it due to the fact it might be too dark, we'll just see. But we'll get this down. And I think, yeah, tomorrow's plan will be whatever Dale wants me to do, plus getting those bales in the BGA, get some money in. And then also seeing if we can find some decent equipment to get hold of. So if we can find some decent equipment to get hold of, then that will be a great added bonus. So right, what I'm going to do is get this put down. I'll see you guys probably back up the yard. Right, so the JCB's back in the yard, back gate shut. Right, that is back in. No, didn't work. Right, so I think that'll do it for that episode today. Really hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then you'll receive more content from me, Volcano Gaming, and I'll see everyone on the flip side.